We are finally able to get all 144% chance to pull the new unit tickets, and which means you can do your second multi right now, this very second, or you can do your first one and your second one right now. So let's go over all 100 tickets. I will let you know how to get them, and then I will also do my summon at the end. So obviously part one, we go over this. You have to go. I've done this before, but I'll go over it quick. Clear Turtle School is in the growth tab. Do 3 growth events, which if you've been playing and doing the Turtle School every day, that's easy. A Dokkan event, one's what you'd have to do for the new characters. Perform Friend Summon. Exchange global coins 2025 for a character item, which is this one, by the way. This coin right here. This is the global coins. So that's all you gotta use. Use 10 growth keys. You go into the key section, Portal of Memories, go into the grow section, and then use the keys in there. Doing one of those stages is usually more than 10, so it's fine. Use over 3 million Zenny. If you do any of the EZAs, it's easy. Use a support item, clear stage, and then win an EZA again. If you do the EZAs, you'll get both of those at the same time. Then you go over to board 2, and again, this is the panel mission, so this is the thing that is on the home screen above the news on the left with the Gohan on it. That's where you find the panel missions. This is where you'll claim the panel missions and look at whatever ones you have left. So on the second board, you have to clear Transcendent Embodiment of Fury once, which is the Rose clone stage. Level up one of the clones to level 10 SA, and then activate 100% of one of the clones' potential. Clear stage 1 a special battle, can be on any difficulty. It actually is usually just the first difficulty, which is extremely easy. Phase 1 of Stage 10, Divine Wrath, Immortal Will. Again, you only have to do Stage 1, you don't have to beat it. Phase 1 of Stage 3, Perfect Cooperation. That one's super easy, and you don't even have to beat it, you just have to get Phase 1. So, now we go over to Universe Distorting Justice and Order, which is the Infinite Zamasu event. Just use the Zeno item on the last phase, which is Phase 5. Sorry, I shouldn't have clicked on that. And then you get the clear, quite simple, and then you get all of the missions done here. Now we go over to part 2, which is board 1. You exchange treasure items, your treasure for items. Again, if you've done some of these in part 1, you gotta do them again. If you have the part 1 missions still, then you do some of these, it'll clear some of the other ones as well. Just keep that in mind. Training in Clouds, got to do that to get some more tickets. We'll go over that later. Dokkan event again. Easy battle again if you're doing the EZAs is fine. Clear stage with one GT boss character. Very easy. Tons of free-to-play options if you don't have the summonable characters. One GT hero. It is the same thing. There's free-to-play options. There's a GT Vegeta. Like there's a ton of GT free-to-play characters. Use a support memory. Clear stage 7 of stage 13 of 7 Shadow Dragon Saga. I think this is a story event. Yep, clear story event. Clear stage 1 of the Scorching Serious Showdown. That's pretty easy. That is the Nova Shenron in the first tab. I don't remember what tab. I think it's the story tab. It's the Nova Shenron. Then you get all the missions done. And then you go to board 2. You get somebody to 20, which is Nova. Rainbow Nova. Stage 3 is Special Battle 2025. Again, you can do it on the easiest difficulty, so it's very easy. Phase 1 of Stage 5 of Perfect Cooperation. Again, you don't even have to beat it, you just have to get out of Phase 1. Clear Phase 1 of Stage 9 and When Wishes Backfire. That is Haze Shenron. And then that is Birth of the Shadow Dragons event. Again, you only have to beat Phase 1. You don't have to beat the whole thing. Just gotta beat Haze, who is a pretty simple boss. And then clear, see through it all, Gogeta's clones once. That one has an easy stage as well. You don't have to beat it on the hardest stage. And then you get that, and then you'll complete all the missions. You'll complete all the missions on the board, and then you will get those. So let's go in game, and we can talk about how to get the rest of them. Once you're in the game, you can look at the news section here, and you'll see however many tickets. So you get 7 from login. We went over the special missions, which is 33 for part 1. And then the extra missions are 10 for also part 1. And then the global special missions, which again we just talked about, is 30. And then we can do the ultimate clash is 10. And then the treasure section of Baba is also 10. So we can actually go through it right now. So I have the rest of my panel missions, right? So you go over to your panel missions, which is again right here. These are basically for new players. If you played a game, you already know what to do here in this situation. You accept these, claim those. Now I have 40, and then I just have to get my last 10 from the Baba shop, which I will show you where it is. Make sure, by the way, to get the training in the clouds done because you do need to get that to get these, and then I'll actually show you where that is right now. Okay, again, sorry. Weird cut. You click here, you go to events, you go over to story. I can show you where all of them are. This is the Scorching Series Showdown. You just beat that. Training in the Clouds is right here. You got to get 100 of these things. You got to get 100 of those things. Just for the tickets. If you want the equipment, you need more. 7 Shadow Dragons. You have to do stage 13 of this one, which again, this in the panel missions. You can also click on the panel missions and it'll bring you exactly where you need to be for that, but I'm just showing it where if you don't. Transcendent Embodiment of Fury, this is the Rose stage. I have a video up on how to do this one, get the clones easily. Grow stage, of course, it is the Study Hard, Play Hard, you got to do that. That's the only one on the growth stage. And then a Dokkan event, of course, is in the Awakening tab. Challenge event, you got to do stage 9 here, the Boss Rush, phase 1. You got to do the clones, do some stages here on this one. You got to beat this. Once again, just use the Zeni/Zeno item. I can actually show you which item that is that you want to use. It's the only one you can use here. This one. Use that. And that is very easy once you use that. We go out. And Perfect Cooperation's right there. You get some from that. I don't remember if there's a serious battle one. I think there might be for missions. So of course, all these are the events that you need to do. Again, you need to clear, I think, the boss rush for that stage 10. And then that's all of the events. Obviously, you had to do some easy A's over here. Go to your Portal of Memories. You just do like one of these runs. Like even again, you got to use 10. So you do this one, it's 12. So it's easy all the way done. And then the last one, I'm pretty sure the last place that you can find the rest of them would be here in event, and then it would be this one where you get these tickets right here. Yep, that's the 10 that we're looking for. And then I will show you the very last amount of tickets is over here. You go to your, again, you have to spend some of these. So like, I don't know, you use one of those, right? That's it. Got the ticket for that. Or tickets, and then you go over here, get your global tickets, and then you just get 10 of these, which is again 100. So to get the 44% chance, you need minimum 100 of these. Doesn't take a ton of runs if you have the full Future Saga or whatever it is boost. Get the 10. This is also where you get the good equips for some of these guys, which is very nice. I do need to find, I need to get the rest of these just to have them in case I ever want to use them. You never know, so you might as well get them while they're available because these do disappear. So I'll just go through, get the rest of them. I mean, not everybody needs to do that, but I do it just because. And again, that is most of these. If we go here, we talked about the first login, you just get that. The panel missions here, the extra missions, which I just showed you in the missions tab, and then the panel missions again. Oh, Ultimate Clash is the last one. We talked about the treasure, so the last one, Ultimate Clash, you just got to go in here. It's 3 stages, very easy. I've done it multiple times. I'd recommend going through it at least twice. You don't really need these last ones unless you need Kai's and the sticker. But you go through it twice, you get the Ultimate Clash medals for the Omega or Legion of Shadow Dragons. Very nice and easy. And that's how you get all 100. So we went over to get all 100. I already did my 50. You can check that out. I have it posted. Let's get my last 50. Hopefully we get the 44% chance. Honestly, I'm thinking of going for Rose here, because I have everybody here with a dupe. I think Rose is the pick. So we're going to go in. Hopefully we get lucky. It's good animation or bust. So far I'm scared. Hey man, if he gives me a Zeno. Oh, yes, dude. Yes! We are cooking. I pulled Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta off the first one, and now I got the Rose off of this one. Huge. This gets me my second dupe in that Rose, which is absolutely humongous. If we don't get a third part that you can pity with the coins that we have right now, I'm gonna coin Omega. That is actually huge, dude. Very lucky on my part. I got both 44% chances. I hope you guys got lucky too, as well as I did. I hope you got what you wanted. I got mine. Yeah, dude, that's huge. Thanks. I hope this helped if you needed it, and I'm out.